hard to figure out how to be a bold woman in the world, and so I think sports is a great outlet and a starting point for girls to acquire those skills and then build on those into the real world.
Yeah, it was really special. I think just our school giving us the opportunity to even do that and kind of walk through the hallways and see all those little girls and boys looking up to us, and how awesome it is that they're going to eventually be in our spot and be the ones to play all the sports.
Yeah, and knowing that was once us little,
Yeah.
Highlighting their day, and this is a really big thing for them, as long like it is for us too. High-fiving just brightens their day, and it's like they can beat us one day. I know that they look up to us, they go to our sporting events, they see us, so just having them realize that we're acknowledged just like that, it's super, super cool to see.
The idea first came about this fall after the football team walked through Shoreline Elementary, and a handful of girls or little girls at the Shoreline were like, "Where's all the girls? Where's all the girls?" And I was like, "You're right, where are all the girls?" And so we put together Mr. Subden, Mr. Van Weeren, Mrs. Oldenburg. We kind of had the idea to put together a girls' sports walkthrough, and as we were putting the plans together in place for that, Mrs. Oldenburg asked if I could find a speaker to come in and speak to our high school athletes, and Coach Cuss was the first person that I thought of to come in and talk to our girls.
I think it's really important, and it's really cool what Whitehall's doing here to have a whole morning dedicated to this day. And I think just any opportunity that we have as coaches and as former female athletes to empower and kind of inspire either the younger generation or, I think it's really cool that they went through the high school, or the high school athletes went through the elementary and middle school, and they were able to start building those relationships and seeing those athletes in a different light. So anything we can do to empower women to keep playing sport and to be involved at their school, I think that it's just really important.
In women's sports recently is super inspirational. Even I just think of the Nebraska volleyball program and how they were able to fill a whole football field, football stadium with people to watch their game. I think that is awesome. And then Coach Cuss brought up the Caitlin Clark and how big of an impact she's left on women's sports. So I think it's been awesome to see the growth.
I think it's super important also in our younger generations to keep our athletic success in our sports, keep going and keep going, so girls can continue to do multiple sports and keep showing that there's interest in it, which I think is really, really good.
You don't have to be a national champion. You don't have to be Caitlin Clark. You don't have to get into med school to know that you can do anything, right? She just chose to start believing that she can do anything, right? And I think that the sooner that you guys can take that thing that holds you back, right? So my question was, what holds you back? And instead of stopping there and just settling for that thing, okay, I think the follow-up to that would be, how are you going to keep moving forward, right? How are you going to not let that thing define you? How are you going to choose to have a different mentality about that?